Worried citizens groups have dismissed Theresa May's claim that a deal to guarantee their rights after Brexit is within touching distance. A parliamentary inquiry was told the statement was hugely optimistic given that the Brussels negotiations are still in a state of deadlock. The Prime Minister has tried to calm mounting anxiety by insisting the UK and EU can reach a deal on citizens' future rights in the coming weeks. But Jane Golding, the chairwoman of the British in Europe group, representing expats, said we don't see a solution as being within touching distance. While progress was being made on health and social security issues for the retired, the picture was much gloomier for younger people, she warned. The two sides were still far apart on reunion rights with family members and, for example, the right to run a business in future, she warned. We think that much less progress has been made with regard to working citizens and that's on both sides, Ms. Golding told the inquiry by the Law's EU Justice Subcommittee. The gloomy message was echoed by Professor Stijn Smismans, of Cardiff University, who is advising the 3.4 million EU citizens living in the UK. There is a kind of deadlock at this moment, because the premises of both sides are different, he said. The UK planned a new settled status for EU nationals in this country, but the EU was concerned that it would be based on UK immigration law, removing some rights. There was also uncertainty about how it will be introduced and guaranteed in future, after the Prime Minister ruled out oversight by the European Court of Justice. Professor Smismans said the Home Office had failed to issue clear proposals about a new registration procedure, which the European Parliament has warned could be illegal. As long as we don't know the procedure, it could be 1 meter out of 3 meters excluded in practice, we don't know. People are very anxious about it, the politics professor told the peers. The warnings come after Ms. May sought to win over EU citizens in this country by promising them a closer involvement in a aligned process to obtain settled status to stay after Brexit. In an open letter, sent directly to 100,000 citizens who have asked to receive updates, the Prime Minister claimed an agreement with the EU was within touching distance. And she announced a new user group would be set up with officials, to give EU nationals a direct say over how the process works, to ease their anxiety. However, the Prime Minister is still refusing a unilateral guarantee of future rights should the withdrawal talks collapse and Britain leaves with no deal. And she has not announced any policy change, after criticism that EU citizens will lose some rights particularly over family reunions after Brexit. More about Brexit. EU citizens Theresa May European Parliament reuse content.